So I think on the last submission, Mr. Nalamanje says, can we give them an undertaking that these are the documents? Unfortunately, the documents are a lot. We'll still disclose to them perhaps by the end of today. Some documents, as I've stated already yesterday also, that it's about 18 arch lever files. The case appeared on the 10th. We worked all weekend to prepare the documentation, and unfortunately it's just me and my colleague. We could only do as much as we can. Those will be my submissions, Your Worship. I do not think we are doing this deliberately, that we want to disclose on piecemeal basis as it's being suggested. In fact, I just almost forgot. The documents that we were told to disclose yesterday were ready today by 8 o'clock. But it's only the office of Ms. Gebhardt that came to collect those documents. They were ready at the offices of my colleague here this morning. But unfortunately, they were only put here when we noticed that they are not coming to get them. We brought them and put them on the respective tables or chairs of the lawyers of the accused persons. Those will be my submissions, Your Worship.
But you are saying certain documents, not
no,
the rest.
Yes. Documents, bank statements, a lot. It's quite a handful that we gave them, yes. Pertaining to the accused persons in the dock, because it's documents that relate to Namcor and a lot of others. I think they can confirm that they indeed got the documents.
Your Worship, I think, just imagine, Your Worship, this, a whole government, yesterday when we heard our colleague talking about difficulties to make copies, we were told boxes and boxes and boxes. This small bundle, my clerks, within a period of 15 minutes, you have documents all over. But the question still remains, why would a state bring people to court rushing if it is not ready? And Your Worship, we are not, before independence, people strenuously, with difficulties, fought for this basic right in court because the mind of the judges and presiding officers, they placed security at the premium more than the people's right. But in a constitutional democracy where you rush and arrest people, a whole government, copies not more than 200 pages, for 2 weeks you cannot make copies. So now, that's not what triggered my complaint. I complained because after lunch, we got an additional document, 2 pages. Where was it? And why we were not given in the morning when we agreed? So Your Worship, it's really, it's a mockery. And this is not our government. Maybe they are not reporting to the senior to say, for 2 weeks, government cannot make 200 copies. Then if they are not ready to prosecute, then they must not arrest people. They must reject accused persons as they brought to court by police or ACC. Then they must say, we are not ready. So now my colleagues are saying, there are still documents, there are 18, whatever. Now what happened if those documents, I was supposed to be in a position to tell what is in that document to decide whether to conclude with evidence of accused number 1 or not. So Your Worship, I think with greatest respect, so when we are in court, in a criminal court, we require and expect proceedings to be fair. And I'm saying that, Your Worship, particularly when you look at count 40, can I ask the court to go to count 40? Just to see how we are disadvantaged, Your Worship. Can I ask the court to go to count 40 at page?
I know it's the same count which you could not deal with.
Yes, but I want to demonstrate, Your Worship, how difficult it is. Your Worship, look at this. just to see, the count is talking about something that happened apparently in October 2022 to December 2022. And then it says it's fraud. Then it said, my client, not Enecon, entered into an agreement with Namcor, and that agreement said the invoices that are going to Ministry of Defense must indicate an account, Enecon account, where accused number 3, Ms. Hamukwaya, is a signatory. And B, it says that it was also agreed that all purchase order issued by Enecon shall be accompanied by a government purchase order for the same product and quantity, with invoices stipulating that the fund will be deposited into this particular account. Now, and they say 70 million were not paid in accordance with that agreement. Now, for instance, we do not know whether this was a single invoice of 70 million. So that I take instruction from my client and say, oh, did you send out a single invoice which contravened this agreement on a particular day, which did not state the account? We don't know we do not know whether this 70 million is 1 or 100 or 1,000 invoices. We do not know. So, with greatest respect, my colleague, I can tell you, your worship, is not a good reason to struggle a government, a whole government, for 2 weeks not to produce copies, 200 pages. At my office overnight, your worship, this bundle and the new bundle we made overnight. All this, and we provided everybody with copies. So the state can decide that we proceed on the basis that we are not given documents, but we are going to use that at the end of the bail application. The manner of the objection to bail in this matter will be a factor that we will be relying on in arguing that accused person has been mishandled in this criminal proceeding, in particular in bail application, and they must be granted bail or be released on warning. So because we do not want to delay, we will go ahead, but we placed on record and reserve our rights, your worship, that we will use the conduct of the state from the beginning, outside court before our clients were brought to court, and in court to demonstrate that this prosecution actually is a mistrial already. So may I proceed, your worship, having reserved our client's right in those respects?
Just a minute. Yes, Mr. Ilungwe?
Yes, your worship, just shortly. I just want to say we should be cautious into employing theatrics or playing for the gallery when we are addressing the court. Because let me put it in perspective. Like I said, yesterday we asked the court for an adjournment to make the copies.
Yes,
we
Mr. Ilungwe, you are on record.
Yes,
Don't
yes.
repeat what you said if you have anything else. Because
Yes,
you
I
are on
have
record.
something else to say.
Yes.
Something that was said to the effect that, well, his office can make those copies. I said it's about 18 files, and we cannot be expected to sift through files about 18 in a day. And it is being said it's 2 weeks. It's not 2 weeks. The accused persons appeared last week on Thursday, and today is Tuesday. How can that be 2 weeks? So I think, in all fairness, it's not just Mr. Namanjo or any other lawyer that should rush us into these proceedings. They should also be fair to us. In as much as we are the ones disclosing the documents, they should also be fair to us. Mr. Court, please.
Your worship, I want to proceed, but before that...
Maybe before you proceed,
Yeah.
I will avoid the back and forth.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
May I just say this? Look, I'm a paid counsel. For me to speak and to be in this court, first of all, I'm paid to do my work. Secondly, on the 10th of March 2003, I took an oath in the High Court to at the best of my ability to defend accused persons. So I will respectfully say anything that I feel it is necessary to protect my client. So for my colleague to say, when you stand up for our clients' rights, we give consideration who sits where in court. We don't care. We have been appearing in this court for over 20 years now. It doesn't matter. And our record speaks for themselves in judgments and so forth. But what we are saying, I never said, Your Worship, the state has been struggling to make copies for 18 files. Is this less than 200 pages? Your Worship, these documents that were given today are less than 200 pages. Why we were not given these pages last week, this document? The state cannot make copies for 5 legal practitioners. Just 200 pages each one. That's what I meant, Your Worship. May I proceed, Your Worship?
Maybe before you proceed, just for the record, it is apparent from yesterday already that the state moved an application, but that application was denied. It appears that the state is blaming the court for denying that application. That is the reason why they could not. After the application was denied, the state made an undertaking. We are going to provide and disclose by 8 a.m. in the morning. Yes, that was the undertaking. So it's up to the state to disclose or to have disclosed those documents. Blame squarely lies with the state. Yes. Even after court finished, those documents could have been worked on. You have 2-3 hours to have done, or overnight or whatever, to have made sure that as per the undertaking. So there is, that blame is not to be shifted because the court denied the application. The state must just accept, and the applicants are ready to proceed. Mr. Namcor, you can proceed.
As the court pleases, we thank yeah, we thank as the court pleases. In the circumstances, Mr. Rindi, in the circumstances, let's proceed. Go to page 17 of your worship is the bundle that I call the one with statutes.
Yes, I'm here, come here.
Now,
what page?
17, your worship, the bundle that has the Anti-Corruption Act. No, not that one. Number 17, page number 17. Now, Mr. Eripi, remember that this is a charge where I stopped because I didn't take instruction from you, just for the record purposes, because in the meantime we dealt with something else. Can you just read out the charge for context? Count 40, fraud.
Yes. Whereas the accused did between October 2022 and December 2022 at or near Windhoek in the district of Windhoek, they did wrongfully, unlawfully, falsely, and with intent to defraud, give out and pretend to Namcor, A, that he entered into a fuel supply agreement to purchase fuel from Namcor, and agreed to receive funds from the Ministry of Defense and Veteran Affairs in Namcor Namibia Pty Limited account number CHK 802-353-1520, an account from which Jennifer Hamkwaya, accused number 3, was given signatory powers in terms of the said agreement in order to transfer the funds received from the Ministry of Defense and Veteran Affairs, while in fact the said funds were being received in different accounts. B, that he agreed that all purchase orders issued by Enecon Namibia Pty Limited to Namcor shall be accompanied by a government purchase order for the same product and quantity with invoices stipulating that the funds would be deposited into Enecon Namibia Pty Limited account number CHK 80235-31520 when this was not the case.
Okay. And what is the amount alleged at the bottom of the charge?
And did then and there by means of the said misrepresentation include induce Namcor to act to its own act of prejudice by supplying fuel to the amount of 70,747,651,30 between March 2022 and December 2022.
Okay. Now, first of all, let me ask you, you personally, your individual capacity, did you ever enter into a fuel supply agreement with Namcor?
No, sir.
Okay, and Namcor and Enecon around March 2022, do you know whether they two entered into a supply agreement?
Yeah, I think I can recall there was an agreement.
Okay. The allegations are saying by the state that that agreement stipulated that when you purchase, when you get payment from Ministry of Defense, there must be such amount of money should be paid in the account stated in the charge sheet.
Yes, yes, sir.
Do you dispute that, or is that correct?
No, I don't dispute that.
You don't dispute that?
No.
So in other words, it's correct. There was an agreement between
Enecon
and
Namcor.
okay. So is it correct?
To do what?
With regard to the supply of fuel products.
Just to explain for His Lordship, which money were supposed to be paid in the account stated?
It's the money from the Ministry of Defense.
Okay. That is meant for who?
Meant for Namcor.
Meant for
I beg your pardon?
who is Ministry of Defense paying?
The Ministry of Defense is paying Enecon.
Enecon.
Yes.
But Enecon agreed with Namcor that those payments must be paid where?
In that account, 80235-31520.
Okay, the 520 Bank Windhoek account.
Yes, sir.
And is that where Jennifer Hamkwaya of Namcor was a signatory?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's the first part of the agreement that is alleged. But the agreement, the charge is also saying B, that it was also agreed that purchase orders issued by Enecon to Namcor shall be accompanied by government purchase order for the same product and quantity with invoices stipulating that the fund will be deposited in the same account. Do you dispute that?
No, sir.
That is correct.
That's correct.
That is what the arrangement.
Yes.
That the invoices to Namcor must be accompanied by a government purchase order stipulating that payment should be made by defense to Enecon's account stated.
Yes, sir.
Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Now the charge is saying apparently you made misrepresentation because what was agreed, you did not comply with it.
Yeah. I think if we go to the, probably when we go to the bank account, they are deposited.
Which bank account are you talking about?
This same bank account that are in question.
The one we dealt with before lunch? Or?
Yes.
Okay, let's go there. Your Worship,
172.
the court will take today's document that we produced today. I know it's at page 192.
Yes.
Yes.
If we look at the part of,
Just wait for the code.
oh, sorry.
It's page 192.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Can I
You can
proceed?
proceed.
Yes. If we look at the credit
Yes.
at that page,
Credit.
credit, yes.
Oh, but I just for record purposes, whose account are we looking at?
This is Enecon Namibia Pty Limited account,
And-
account number 80235
Yes.
31520.
The 520, is it the one stated in count number 40, the charge against him?
Yes,
The
sir.
one that we just dealt with,
Yes, sir.
where Jennifer
It's a signatory.
is the signatory.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what did you want to tell the court at this page?
There have been deposit from the ministry,
Deposit where?
deposit into this account.
The one the state saying you were not, the defense was not paying into. Okay.
Yes,
Okay, where are they?
there is. If we look at,
I have to object. This is probably the fourth time I'm doing this. Instead of asking him into which account, he is suggesting to the witness, the one that the state is saying you should not have deposited. He has the document. Why doesn't he answer? He has the charge, the charge count 40 that relates to that charge.
No,
Why can he not answer himself?
With greatest respect, can my colleague let me deal with my, your lordship, we are not figureheads. I already took the client to explain that. Is this, once he read the account, I then said, is this the same account mentioned and stated in count 40? Remember, your worship, the one that ends with 520.
20, yeah.
I already led him that the state is alleging that the amount of money from defense was not being paid in that account. For interest of time, it's not for me to go back because I have already led the client. This is what we do every day in court. So with greatest respect, let the state allow me to proceed with my client.
You can proceed.
As the court pleases. May you please identify the payments you want to...
the payment, if you look at the date, for example, on the 7th of,
Can we start from the top, just going down one by one the payments
yes,
you want to...
it's the credit on the 20th of January 2022.
Okay, one by one. What is the transaction code? Remember
Transaction code 106.
Okay, your worship, is that the second transaction?
Yes.
Okay,
There is a payment from Grootfontein military base or Grootfontein
why are you
MOD.
saying that? Where
Yes.
are you finding that information?
Description, in the description.
Read it for record.
For record, GRN EFT 08 MOD stroke 713298.
Why are you saying Grootfontein?
No, sorry, it's GRN, sorry, EFT.
Okay.
Sorry, I thought it was Grootfontein.
Okay,
Yeah.
then what amount was paid?
It's a 4.9 million, 4,934,900,000.
Okay, then is there any other payment? By
On
MOD?
the 21st of January 2022, an amount of
What is the transaction number for?
transaction number 155, an amount of 5 million came in. No, so an amount of 4 million.
Can you just pause? You are saying that amount of, for example, 4.9 is paid to who?
This amount is paid to Enecon
Okay.
in that particular account 80235311520.
Okay.
And just for the record purposes, is that the account where Jennifer has
Yes, sir.
signatory power?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you now dealt with that. Is it the fourth transaction you dealt with, or which one?
There is another transaction.
Mr. Abidi?
Yes.
Is it the fourth transaction you just dealt with, on the statement?
Uh,
I just want,
What is the number? Yes, the transaction you are dealing with.
on the bank statement, is it the fourth one?
yes,
Okay,
it's the fourth one.
and the amount you said is
Yes.
the,
4 million 932,100.
Okay. Any other amount from MOD again?
There is an amount of transaction, I think is 106.
106 is what date is that?
Dated 8th of March 2022.
8th of March.
Yes.
Okay, I just want to ask you. Earlier you said, does GRN means government?
Yes, government EFT.
Or is that what you confirmed?
Yeah. GRN EFT.
Okay, does it mean government?
Yes.
Okay. If it means government, what about that transaction at 27 January? Is that a government payment?
Yeah, it's not on my side here. It's not clear. There is a.
No, 27. Does your statement have 27 January?
Yeah, it could be between this way on my statement is in blank.
The witness correct copy. Because it's bound there.
Yeah, is
Can
where
you just remove the page from
the binding is.
Your Worship, I just took page number 192 and give it to the witness. Is that, just confirm, is that 192?
Yes, it's 27/01/2021. That is 27 of January
Yes.
2022.
What is
Transaction 106,
Yes.
which is also 4,932,100,000.
Okay.
100.
Any other one?
Then the next one is on the 8th of March
Yes.
2022, transaction 106
Yes.
to the amount of 357,698.
Okay. Any other one on that page?
There is another amount on the 25th of June 2022,
25th.
on the 6th of July.
I think 26. Now we are moving to July.
Yeah, sorry. It's on the 6th of July 2022,
6th of July.
number 107. Your Worship.
Maybe
6 July.
okay, what is the transaction number?
It's supposed to be 107. Yeah, it's 107.
Why are you saying it's a government? Does it have
No, let me see.
What is the description?
No, I don't see. Yeah,
Okay,
sorry,
then
that's
go
a
through
mistake.
one by one, check then properly, sir.
Yeah, no. I think for all purposes, just to indicate that the
Okay, let
transaction.
me ask you. You said GRN means government. What about the one on the 18th of August? 18th of August, transaction 106.
18th of. I cannot see the 18th of
The
August.
18th of August 2022 just is about 11th line from the bottom, where August is.
Oh, okay. So there is another transaction on the 18th of August 2022, transaction 106. The amount is 696,375.61.
Okay, let's
And
go.
then
Is there any other one on that page?
I can, yeah,
Okay,
not
let's
that
go
I
to
can.
page 193.
Page 193.
Hang on there. I do not want to mislead God. I am not too sure whether this page is from this bank account, because the bank account is not stated. I do not want to mislead God because I'm not that, because that page appears to be page 10 of something. Let me leave it.
Okay.
No worship. But anyway, so what did you want to demonstrate with this?
Yeah, I just wanted to say, in any event, there has been a transaction entering into that account from the Ministry of Defense.
Yes, go on.
From the Ministry of Defense into this particular account of Enecon, account 802-3531520, other than the amounts that we were referring to of 35 and 18 million.
Okay. Let's then go back to count 40 at page 17 again of the other bundle, Your Worship. Now, the state, if you look at the bottom, just at the bottom of B, it's saying it's a period between March 2022 to December 2022. You see that?
Yes, sir.
In other words, the period where you did not comply with that requirement of paying in that account. You
Yes,
see that?
yes, sir.
But the payment that you read down, like July and June and March 2022, do they fall in between the period stated there?
Yes, the payment, they fall within this period. There is a lot of them. The difficulty is just, as you mentioned earlier, said that if I was provided with a specific information with respect to the number of invoices, which invoices, I would have been able to explain further. What was sometimes happening also in transactions like this, you have got the Ministry of Defense had accounts, Enecon account, whereby there is a word they call, an account has to be authorized by the Ministry of Finance. And we had about a few accounts like that, 2 or 3. You give them an instruction with the correspondence for them, for example, to deposit in that particular account. It could also have been that whilst our official, because as a chairperson I don't deal with payment, our official would have made payment, or the ministry itself would have made wrongfully or by mistake into any other account. That I cannot say now because I don't have those details.
But now, do you know which invoices, because do you know which specific invoices the state is complaining that the invoices and the purchase order from the ministry did not stipulate this account? Do you know as you stand?
No, sir. I
Did the
don't know.
investigating officer provide them to you?
No,
So
sir.
that in a bail application you know what you are talking about?
No, not at all.
But anyway, is it Enecon that write out purchase order from the ministry?
No, it's not. It's the ministry itself.
Does Enecon has anything to do with the actual payment by the ministry?
No.
Oh, and you say that you personally do not necessarily as a chairperson make payment. As you stand there, would you be able to tell whether or not your people made mistakes by providing the other account instead of 520? Are you able to say?
No, I won't be able to.
Do you know why the state did not simply give you those invoices that they are complaining in the charge, complaining of?
It could have been nice so that it doesn't appear to be an ambush.
But do you know why they did not simply give you the invoices?
No, sir.
Now, this next alternative is just the same. You see the alternative under false pretense. Rather, before I go to that. Now, The purchase agreement, and of course, I'm not referring it to you. No, in fact, we have it. We were given. The state gave it to us today. The problem, Your Worship, the state didn't number their pages, and it's extremely difficult to work with this document. They are just loose. I don't know. If I can, and if the state can give the state, the court, this loose copy to also to the court, the give the chief. Yeah, I got it for you. The state. We would please ask that, like we are doing, we make sure that we provided sufficient copies to the state, to court. Next time the state must please provide us with sufficient copies.
What's the date of the agreement?
March 20. Now, Mr. Erudi, remember you said you are not disputing that there was an agreement between Enecon and Namcor that the money from defense be paid in that 520 account. You said that already.
Yes, sir.
And the state today provided us with the copy of that, possibly that agreement. You look at the document you have, just identify it. What is it?
Yeah, it's a Namcor supply agreement entered into between Namcor Petroleum Trading and Distribution Pty Limited, a company incorporated under the laws of the Republic of Namibia with registration number.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
Just identify the parties.
And Enecon Namibia Pty Limited.
Okay. And if you go to the last page, the last two pages, Your Worship. When was the agreement reached, entered into?
It's on the
If you look at the second.
the 16th day of March, 2022.
Okay. Now remember now, under count 40.
You're saying the last two pages of this.
Yes, your worship, does the document have the typed number is 26 on the right? 26, page 26. Just to check if we are dealing with the same document.
Yes, 26.
The signatures are on that page, your worship. Okay. So the agreement was entered into on the 16th of March 2022. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now, remember now, keep that agreement and another finger at page 17 of the charges.
Yes.
Count 40.
Yes.
Just tell what is a complaint by the state under A and B again? Just in summary, you don't need to read everything. In summary, what
Yeah,
are they saying?
that he entered into fuel supply agreement to purchase fuel from Namcor and agreed to receive funds from the Ministry of Defense and Veteran Affairs in Enecon Namibia Pty Limited's account. We have already read this account many times, I guess.
Yes, yes.
It's no need now. An account from which Jennifer Mkwaya, accused number 3, was given signatory power in terms of the said agreement in order to transfer the funds received from the Ministry of Defense and Veteran Affairs, while in fact the said funds were being received in a different account.
Okay, fine. Do they state which account?
No,
Does the charge state which account?
no.
Okay,
Okay.
fine. So, as I understand it, and correct me if I'm wrong, they appear to be, complaint number 1 is that you didn't comply with the agreement to pay in the 520 account. Do you understand? Do you share the same understanding?
Yes.
Okay, and then complaint number 2, read B.
That he agreed that all purchase orders issued by Enecon Namibia Pty Limited to Namco shall be accompanied by a government purchase order for the same product and quantity, with invoices stipulating that the funds would be deposited into Enecon Namibia Pty Limited account. We have already said this account when this was not the case.
Again, as I understand, what is the complaint here in B? What are they complaining? What did not happen? What was not complied with by Enego?
Apparently, purchase order issued by Enecon to Namco should be accompanied by government purchase order for the same product and quantity, with invoices stipulating that the funds would be deposited into Enecon.
And they say that did not happen.
Yes.
That was not the case.
Yes.
So do you understand as I do? It's then, do you share the same understanding? The complaint is that, again, Enecon did not comply with that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, yesterday I said that the state and Namcor perhaps belatedly are using criminal proceedings, resorting to criminal proceeding, abandoning civil proceeding. Did the agreement not have a contractual provision about if you breach, if you did not comply, what should happen? Can you just look at it? Can you just look at it? Take your time. Start from clause, the type page is 13. Start from 13. Are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Clause, what is clause number 12?
Clause number 12.
The heading, what is it?
Just one second.
Type page is 13.
Yeah. This one is health and safety and environment. It's
Yes,
not-
I want to speak up, sir.
Yeah, this is health, safety and environment, number 12.
Okay, move to the next page. 14. There
Yes,
is no new clause, is that correct?
no,
Go to page 15, type,
uh,
read the heading of clause 13.
limitation of liabilities.
Yes.
Uh,
Move to the next page. Type page, your worship is 16.
There is breach and remedies.
Breach.
Breach and remedies.
Yes. Now, can you just read out 14.1? What is breach? And
Is
remedy?
defaulting,
mean?
contravening, or defaulting on the non-compliance with the provision of a specific agreed instrument.
What is the purpose of having, why did you have the agreement which have a breach and remedy in it? What does it require?
The remedy is simply to ratify in favor of the party aggrieved so that it can be restored in the position it should have been had the other party not breached that agreement.
What is breaching? What is
The
breaching?
breaching is contravening, is non-compliance with the provision of an agreement.
Okay, does that mean if you, Enecon or Namcor, does not breach, then you agreed that there is a provision in the agreement that deals with that?
Yes, sir.
And this is the now clause 14.
Yes.
Can you then just read out 14.1?
14.1, an event, probably should have in the event, an event of default, event of default shall mean any of the following. The failure of the buyer.
Read the number, please. For
Oh, sorry, number 14.1.
14.1.1.
14.1.1. The failure of the buyer to make any payment under this agreement. 14.12. The failure of either party to perform its obligation in relation to delivery of or collection of the product. 14.13, the failure of either party to comply with its other obligation under this agreement.
Okay. If you can just stop there. Now, I want you to go to clause 14.2 at page 17 type, in the interest of time.
14.2 says, upon the occurrence of an event of default or any potential event of default of which the aggrieved party has notified the defaulting party in writing, the aggrieved party shall have the right to either claim specific performance or cancel this agreement and claim damages from the defaulting party should the defaulting party fail to ratify such breach within 14 working days notice.
Yes. Now, did you ever, the state said under count 40, and for the alternative that Enecon did not comply with those two provisions under count 40?
No.
Listen
Sorry.
to me. The state under count 40 says Enecon, but obviously saying you, which is wrong, did not comply with the two provisions to pay money from defense in a specific account.
No.
You remember?
Yes.
And it says it between March 2022 to December 2022. It's a long period.
Yes, sir.
You see that?
Yes.
Did you receive the notice spoken about under clause 14.2?
No, sir. Not to the best of my recollection. No.
Namcor never gave you a notice to rectify or to say, look, this payment was paid in a wrong account, please, next payment you must comply.
Not that I can remember of. No.
Are you saying it may have happened?
No.
Okay. So, did you ever, you as the chairman of the company, were you ever alerted of a notice in terms of this section where you were accused of not complying with those clauses?
No, sir. Not that I can remember. No.
Now, the agreement appeared to suggest that they can claim specific performance or cancel the agreement and claim damages. Did Namcor ever, in a civil court, commercial court, take Enecon to court because of non-compliance with a provision of this particular agreement?
No, sir.
In fact, does there exist any commercial case in the High Court or in the Magistrate Court? I'm not talking about the asset purchase agreement in relation to this new agreement that the state produced. Is
No.
there any case pending somewhere?
No, sir.
Do you know why in a contractual thing, breach, the state is coming to criminal court instead of simply asking for specific performance then back.
I don't understand this.
Now, if it is true that it was between March to December, do you know why Namcor did not cancel the agreement after the first breach in March 2022?
No,
Instead
sir.
of allowing it to continue up to December.
I don't know, sir.
Now, the state is saying you committed fraud. Did you commit fraud?
I didn't commit fraud, and in fact, the agreement is between Enecon and Namcor, all legal personas.
Okay. And we are left, we are concluding now. Go to page 18 of the charges, the bundle that the charges, page 18. We are left with 2 charges. In fact, just one. Two, yes.
Two.
Now, count 41 is contravention of what? We have
The accused is guilty of contravention of section 4B, Roman 1 and 2.
Yes, we have already, I don't want to waste time to take you to the section. We have already dealt with the elements of that offense under poker.
Yes.
The charge is that during July 2022, apparently,
In that on 19 July 2022 at or near Windhoek in the district of Windhoek, the accused knew or ought to reasonably to have known that the money to which 213,000 which he received into the bank account of Nyambai Medical Center CC, of which he was a shareholder, CHK 801834110, held at Bank Windhoek from Onyeka Clearing and Forwarding CC, form part of the proceeds unlawful activity.
first of all, let me just ask you, close corporation, do they have members or shareholders?
They have members.
Why, do you know why they are saying shareholders in relation to a close corporation?
I wouldn't know, sir.
Okay, the state is speaking about 213 paid into Nyambari Medical Center. Yesterday you said you are a member of that CC.
Yes, sir.
Now, did the state say why they are saying this is a proceed, this charge? Does it say, inform you that it's from a robbery, it's from a bribe, it's from, does it tell you? Just look at it.
No, it doesn't. The thing is, all companies that are related to us as members and shareholders, if there are transactions between them due to services rendered or any other type of services rendered, that does not constitute a crime.
Okay, but the state is saying the 213 form part of proceed of unlawful activities. Does the state state which unlawful activity, whether it is murder, robbery, theft, or whatever, does the state tells you?
No, not at all.
Did the investigating officer tell you so that you know what you
No.
are what you are answering to?
Not at all, as is the case with the rest of the charges.
Do you know why the state choose to be vague and incomplete to tell you meaningfully that 213 is a proceed from this particular crime committed on this date?
I don't know.
But as far as you are concerned and a member of Nyambari, were you ever involved where you knew that a certain amount of 213 was a proceed of any crime?
No, not at all. And that's why all these transactions are within the formal banking system. So for me, those are legal transactions.
Okay. Now, and 42, if you go to 42, Count 42,
that,
at the bottom, I'm
That-
not dealing with an alternative, it's just the same allegation.
that the accused is guilty of contravening section 4B Roman 1 and 2.
Okay, of poker.
Yes.
Yes, go to the charge. That is your last purported charge.
That in that on or upon 19 July or near at or near Windhoek in the district of Windhoek, the accused knew or ought to reasonably to have known that the money to wit 1,500,000 which he received into his bank account held at Bank Windhoek from Onyeka Clearance and Forwarding CC formed part of the proceeds unlawful activities.
Okay, first of all, look at the bank account 1100593001 Bank Windhoek.
Yes.
Whose account is that?
I don't know it by heart, but it should probably be my bank account.
So you're not sure. Just look at it, take that.
Said in that on upon 19 July at Onia Windhoek in the district of Windhoek, the accused knew or ought to reasonably to have known that the money to wit 1.5 million which he received into his bank account. That's why I'm saying
Yes.
I don't know it by heart,
Okay.
but I assume this is my bank account.
Okay, let's work on the basis that it's your account.
Yes.
Okay, now, first of all, when you were arrested, were you informed of what exactly is the complaint here?
No, not at all. Just
Then-
like the same thing.
Onyeka, who owns Onyeka again?
Onyeka is owned by the director, Malakia Elindi and Lydia, but I'm also Lydia Elindi, but I'm also a signatory to that account of Onyeka.
Okay, you are not a, are you saying you are not a member,
I'm not a
but you are
member.
a signatory?
Yes, yes, sir.
And Malakia is your brother?
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything wrong to be a signatory in your brother's company?
No, not at all. It's a business transaction have allow us, because we are self-employed, to make all those transactions. Because when you own a business, you do a lot of sacrifice. Sometimes you don't receive the money you should receive, put the money into the company, and when you get an opportunity of some funds, then you transfer those funds to.
Okay, but now, does the state tells you why it is saying it's a proceed of unlawful activity? Does it identify the crime, the offense?
No, not at all.
Would you be able to know what the essence of their complaint is
No, not at all, sir.
without being told which criminal activity it is?
Not at this stage, sir.
Do you know again why the state adopted this vague approach in far as alerting you, apprising you, and informing you of what the complaint, criminal complaint is?
Only the state would know.
Yes, now, Mr. Elindi, we have gone through these charges. You were in court on the, when you appeared for the first time, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
You have complained to me in relation to the state alleging that you are involved in a 480 million corruption case.
Yes, sir.
You remember that?
Yes, sir.
Now, were you told, first of all, at the arrest, which 480 million the state is talking about?
No, sir. I don't know. I don't.
No.
I don't.
Were
I
you
don't
told?
know. No, I was not told, and I don't know why they are alleging such huge figures that are not even in the indictment.
Okay, so we spoke about the first figure is the 53 million.
Yes, sir.
And you said that amount was
For the asset purchase agreement between Enecon and Namcor.
in any way, is it your purchase price or Enegon one?
It was Enecon purchase price.
Okay, but is
I mean-
it 480 million?
No, no, sir.
Okay, let's park that one. Then the state allege at 70 million in respect of breach of contract, count 40. Remember we dealt with count 40,
Yes, sir.
where the state is saying Enecon didn't pay in the dedicated account, but it paid in the other account. You remember?
Yes, sir.
That is the account where you are complaining, saying the state did not give you invoices to check.
Yes.
And that is the account where you are saying you have actual bank statement that shows you paid in 520.
Yes.
But let's assume you committed corruption. You put together 70 and 53. Is it 480 million?
No, sir. Not. No.
Do you
Not-
know why the public and the court and the court record were told, everybody was told it's 408 million? What is the reason behind
I have got no idea.
blotting up, impregnating, and enlarging this amount?
I've got no idea. The only purpose could have been malice, and I keep on saying that.
And now, you are a freedom fighter. As far as a government institution, let me ask you a question. And you are a lawyer. Is it up to the state to accuse you things which in fact they know it's not correct? Like you are involved in 480 million corruption case.
That is completely wrong. And as we say that we are in a constitutional democracy, we're supposed to apply the law fairly at all instances. And any accusation should be based on facts and not on just
Okay, now the
some
state,
such number.
the state yesterday placed on record its grounds of objection. The first one was that, and it says indiscriminately, it didn't point out one of them, that there was fear of running away. Yesterday you said, what was your answer yesterday?
There is no way I can run away from this country. I placed it yesterday as well that I have been outside Namibia for a number of years, about 16, 17 years. I came back here and I'm here to stay. And also the fact that I would not run away because I want to face this case and clear my name. And further, I've got properties in this country, I've got people that I take care of, I've got employees, and I've got all other responsibilities that I have within this land. And we were aware of this movement. This country is small, people keep on talking, and from the graveyard. If we were willing to run away, we could have run away. Yeah, I mean, if I was able to run away, I could have done so, but no.
Okay. Now, we have demonstrated, you have asked me to demonstrate that this case is very, very weak, and I will argue that we have demonstrated that if the court releases you on warning because of the weak nature of the case, will you comply with such a warning and come back to court?
Yes.
Now, notwithstanding the weak nature of the case, and in the interest of justice maybe, these days things are not making sense, you are required to pay an amount. Would you comply with the bail condition the court may attach?
Yes, sir, I will.
Will, if the court, I don't know what the state is coming to say, have fear and say, okay, weekly, report yourself at ACC, would you do that?
I will do that.
If the court, the state give you a list of witnesses and say you must stay away from contacting those witnesses, would you comply with such a condition?
Yes, I'll comply with the condition, and just further, the state indicated they have finished with this investigation.
Did the state indicate that?
In the first appearance,
Oh,
when the complaint came with regard to the cell phone being confiscated and impounded,
yes. That is very important.
the prosecution indicated that they have got no need to take those phones because they have already finished investigating the case, and that they have followed all the leads. Further,
Your Worship, it's not an objection, but I just want not to distort the facts. We confirm with the record, because I think that is a distortion of the facts.
This is irregular. If a witness is lying, if the witness is lying, cross-examination will come there. My colleague will cross-examine the witness. Since when do we stop other people's witnesses?
We can proceed.
That's the court, please.
yeah.
I have even lost.
Yeah, just for,
Yes.
for me to finalize, also that the fact that I do not have any bank account anywhere else, all my transactions are done within the formal banking system in this country. So there is no reason for me to interfere with anyone or hide anything.
Okay, and you said you have employees. How many employees do you have?
26 employees.
And
Under various entities.
speak up.
Under various entities, from the clinic, the recreational park, in the north, in my house. And
How does it affect your businesses if you remain in custody for a longer period of time, leaving your businesses?
considerably, it affected. I indicated tomorrow I'm hosting the International Cyber Security Conference, and I'm here in custody.
You are hosting, yeah, okay, that is very important.
I'm hosting International Cyber Security Conference
Where?
at my one of my
Just speak up. You.
yes at one of my places, my El Campo.
El Campo.
El Campo Recreational Park in 10th Street in Olympia.
Or the one you spoke about yesterday.
Yes,
So in other words, you are saying there is an event
yes.
that is taking place.
Yeah, it's officially starting on the 16th to the 18th.
Okay. And how critical is your presence in the operation of your businesses? I see also you refer to companies which have EP mining interest and so forth.
Very critical, my presence. And the problem is, I don't mind the state doing what they have to do, but allow me to be out on bail as I'm ready to defend myself and continue doing my business activity, because it's critical for me to be present. Now other people, I mean, of course I've got employees that can run, but it's not the same.
Okay. The state said, apparently, I'm not too sure whether this is a ground, they said the case against you is serious. Given the evidence and what you went through, let's say notionally the case is serious. Does the state, as far as you are concerned, do they have a strong case against you?
No.
Based on what they are alleging?
No, not at all. The problem is to have a commercial transaction turned into a criminal prosecution. As we have seen here, most of the remedies that are available for commercial transaction were abandoned, and rather people resorted to remember we had in 2023 where this contract was cancelled by a different Namcor entity other than the trading. In 2024,
Are you referring to the letter that I
the letter that we
signed by Mr. Ndeunyema,
Mr. Ndeunyema, yes,
Shimana or Shinana Ndeunyema,
yes,
and addressing Mr. Victor
Victor
Malima.
Malima. By that time, I wasn't in the company.
Yes.
Ye- Yes, that time I wasn't in the company, but the contract was cancelled. Then in 2024, there is a litigation at the High Court whereby Namcor is pursuing with another different company again, not the one that cancelled, suing Enecon, and as director of Enecon then, in person, this case has not yet been adjudicated or finalized, and then in 2025 there is a criminal case against us.
Okay, I want to place this on you. If the state is in the investigation is not complete, were you informed what was the trigger event that on a particular date, the 10th or is it the 9th of?
The 9th.
9th of July, not the 16th of July, not the 30th of July, or not back in January, on that day, the state decided to arrest. Were you told what was the trigger event?
I don't know. We really don't know. It also just came as, it was unfortunate that they initiated those arrests. Arresting a person also, you would have seen, Mr. Namanje, that the state was struggling to complete the documents, whereas we Namibians, such as me, I wouldn't go anyway.
Do you know what was the rush to come to court when it was not prepared?
I don't know. That's why I keep on saying it can only be malice, because there are other proceedings. There is also a liquidation proceeding against Enecon, which has nothing, of course, to do with me because I'm no longer in Enecon. But perhaps they were also preempting. There is a liquidation proceeding, there is High Court litigation, contract cancelled, criminal proceeding against an individual. It appeared like a witch hunt.
You spoke something very, very important. You were saying they appear to be preempting. In the context of liquidation, do you know when is the return date in the High Court for liquidation?
On the 22nd of July.
That is next
week, Tuesday.
Week. That is the return date for the provisional order to, what is the return date, by the way?
Yeah, it's the 22nd, I heard.
What is the return date?
22nd of July.
Yeah, what is going to happen?
For the order to be made final.
Liquidation.
Liquidation.
So, and you said, you made a statement and said perhaps the state is preempting.
Yeah, preempting.
Why did you say that?
To prevent that the parties involved resolve the outstanding matter, which would then result in Namcor being paid, or resulting in commitment to pay the fund, to pay Namcor's fund.
Okay.
What else one can do when you are behind bars?
Exactly. Now, and lastly, what amount, assuming I will be asking this court to release your warning given the poor nature of the charges, but let's say the court said, I'm not saying you will get bail, I'm saying if the court gives you bail, what amount can you pay?
I would appreciate, since I feel I haven't done anything, any amount up to 20,000. I would be happy to pay.
Now, which address will you be staying if you are granted bail? Because that is also important.
Number 15 Namcor, which is L595 Auckland Park.
Okay. Your Worship, in connection with the record, what I want to do, Your Worship, is that the documents I have dealt with, I will be handing them up formally when I finish reading accused number 7. Okay, I understand I'm being alerted that there are new documents. My colleague, one of my colleagues, appropriately so is asking me to just ask for 5 minutes, maybe in those new documents. there is something that I need to raise with my client. I understand that apparently there are new documents again. Can we get 5 minutes? Your Worship. I'm done. 10 minutes apparently the state stops.
When the court adjourns for 10.